according to Goku, he's had the Super Saiyan 4 form this entire time. Now, this is a bit controversial for a number of reasons. We're not going to get into them all. And like I say, I'm not holding back on talking about Daima right now. I'm still not going to just ruin the show for anybody, but I'm going to talk about some key points now. Whether you've seen it or not, if you didn't see it, you might not want to watch this video. But the show is over now, and you can watch all episodes available on the internet. So the show is out. It's not still ongoing. There's not an episode coming for me to spoil. This is all out already. Anyway, Goku says he has had the Super Saiyan 4 form this entire time. But to be more exact and specific, a lot of people don't understand why, if that was the case, why wouldn't you see it in Super and other continuations of Dragon Ball? And we know what the real answer is to that. We know what the real answer is to that. Well, there's several answers to it. For one, it still makes sense to the actual timeline. But for two, the quick answer to Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. You know that Vegeta, when it comes to the Super Saiyan 3 form, that's not an ideal form that any Saiyan would like to use, because it's a powerhouse form, but that's not a form that you want to stay in to do battle in. That's not a form, because it's so energy draining. They say the best way to really get the best out of the Super Saiyan 3 form is if the Saiyans still have their tail intact, where they still pretty much have access to their Great Ape form, which will allow them to handle their Super Saiyan forms even better, because they'll have their correct, I guess, blood circulation or something, where they can channel more of their power. Super Saiyan 4 is the ultimate form of a Saiyan, period. Super Saiyan 4 is the ultimate form. So Goku says after beating Majin Buu, Buu was so strong that it inspired him to train as much as he could to new levels. He says he discovered the Super Saiyan 4 form, but he never actually knew how to draw it out. But he says that he's had it and he discovered it within himself. And he knew that there was another form he could get to. He didn't know how or if he'd ever reach it. And if you've seen the Namekian Neva, like I say, man, the show's out already. The Namekian Neva used a potential unlock, energy unlock blast or something to unlock Goku's full potential and energy, his latent abilities. And to be honest with you, that's a crazy thing that I think we all wanted to see. That's a crazy thing that we all wanted to see. Because I used to have fantasies real quick. I used to have fantasies about Goku meeting Guru on Namek before he fought Frieza. And what would that look like if Guru unlocked Goku's hidden potential like he did Gohan and Krillin? That would have led to a very powerful Goku right there. Woo! Ain't no telling how powerful. But yeah, so Neva ends up doing that to Goku. To his surprise also, he didn't know that Goku was ready to be that strong. So he unlocked Goku's potential, and it was the ultimate potential. Goku didn't even have his tail anymore, but he was powerful enough to turn into Super Saiyan 4 still, because he had the form already. He just didn't exactly know how to get to it. He didn't know that he needed his tail still and all of that. But so for everybody who's confused about that, Goku confirmed himself. He's always had this form, whether you agree with it or not, whether you like how it played out or not, that's what it is. He says he's had it the whole time. He just didn't know how to access it. So for the people that's mad that he didn't do it against Beerus before he learned God form, you got to be realistic. For one, Akira Toriyama basically added these new transformations for fan service, to keep it a buck with y'all. Like, he's making some old fan stuff that we've always wanted canon. That's really all he's doing. So that's really what the answer is to this. It's fan service. Jeez, grow up. Like, what are y'all so angry about? So that's one. For two, it's actually part of the canon now, whether you like it or not. It's actually part of the story now, whether you like it or not. So Super Saiyan 4 is a part of it, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? And it still makes sense whether you like it or not. Because Goku simply said that he had the form, he just didn't know how to access it. And that didn't happen until old boy drew the magic out. So I say that to say, will we see this transformation again somewhere down the line? I imagine so. I don't think Daima has just been like a fill-in thing to explain a lot of things we didn't know. And a lot of people say it's really just an alley-oop for whatever else is to come in the Dragon Ball Super storyline. So I'm thinking more of it's probably going to be an alley-oop that's setting us up for this next thing. And guess what? We could be seeing Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball Super coming soon. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's getting epic. It's getting epic. Quick thoughts.